There are two ways to complete the loan application. Going to the loan applicant's page, you have two choices. You have the online loan application and you've got a printable loan application. The online loan application is about 18 fields of information. It's pretty short. Down at the bottom, notice that you have an ability to upload files and you have an ability to give me any extra notes. Make sure you put your email in and attach with this information your last 2 months bank statements, every page please, and 1 full month of pay stubs, as well as your previous 2 years personal tax returns. Once you've got it all uploaded, just hit submit. And what will happen is I will get an alert that will be sent directly to my phone after everything is uploaded on the site. I'll give you a call at that time and give you the next step in the process, whether it's a pre-qualification for a new home loan or whether we're doing a refinance for you. Also, please note that the site is encrypted and your information is secure. On the right hand side, you have the ability to calculate your payment after putting in all the information in these fields and calculating. One of the neat things that this does is it gives you a complete amortization schedule. So it'll give you every principal payment, how much is applied of your payment towards interest, and then the balance of your loan, and how many years and over the years which you'll have left in balances and how long it'll take to pay it off. The second option is to print your loan application. This is actually the Federal National Mortgage Association's form, and you can type into it. So, for example, on the amount section, I'm putting in $400,000 as the loan amount. You can completely fill all the fields. I will tell you which ones you'll complete and which ones I will complete. Please be aware that this application, as it says at the very top here, is designed to be completed by the applicant with the lender's assistance. So some of the fields I complete, some you complete, and I'll now be going over those sections that I need you to complete. The first thing to note is that you need a full legal signature up at the top for both you and the co-borrower. So that would be husband and wife, or wife and husband, whoever wants to be which. So you'll sign the application there. The next thing you'll need to put in is the loan amount. I put in here 400 just for sample purposes. And that's all that you'll need to complete of the Section 1 type of mortgage in terms of the loan. Because I'll be sitting down and going over what type of loan you want, whether it's a fixed rate, an adjustable rate, a graduated payment mortgage, or other type of hybrid loan. I'll also be discussing with you whether we're available for FHA, VA, or conventional loans. So I'll complete that section. You just put in the loan amount. Under Section 2, the property information and purpose of the loan, all I need is the subject property address. So if that's the home you're living in and I'm doing a refinance, that's what you put in there. If we're looking for a new home and we haven't found it yet, and I'm doing this loan application with you just for pre-qualification purposes, you can put into there to be determined. The rest of the information is something that I will complete with you after sitting down and discussing with you. If it's a refinance, the purpose of the refinance, any improvements that you've made, that kind of thing. Whether the home will be your primary residence or whether you're purchasing an investment. So the only thing you'll put into this entire section here, the property information and purpose of loan section, is the subject property address. Go down to Section 3, borrower information, and this you'll need to complete, and please be as accurate as you can. Again, your name should be your full legal name so that when I pull the credit report, we're determining that it's you that we're pulling the credit report on. Put in your social security number, your home phone, actually put in your cell phone into this block if that's what you use mostly. Your date of birth, years of school, so if you graduated high school, that's 12 years, and on to college, add on to that to give me the total number of years of school. Tell me your marital status, and if you have children under the age of 18, they are still dependents at home, please enter in how many and their ages. Put in your present street address. That may be the same as the subject property address up above. It may not. But put in your present mailing address. And if you have a mailing address that's different from your present address, put that in here as well. And please note that everything runs in a 2-year cycle on mortgage loan applications. So if you've been in the present property for less than 2 years, then put in the former address. And please let us know whether you rent or own and for how many years. If you need more space, just add it into the additional notes section on the website or handwrite it into this section. Section 4, the employment information. This will need a really good complete address of your employer, and that name and address should correspond to what's on an internet lookup or a Yellow Pages lookup. That address has to correspond. That's how underwriting and loan processing checks the employer. Let us know if you're self-employed. How many years have you been on this current job? And then how many years have you been in the same profession? Give us your position and the type of business. And then on the business phone, this should be the main business number that would be advertised, again, either in an internet directory or in a telephone book. This is not going to be your telephone number at work. I'll actually be asking you for your direct line at work, but that will not be put on the loan application. And again, if you've been employed for less than 2 years, you'll need to complete the next section, which is all of your former employees. Now, if you're, let's say you're working 2 jobs, then you can put in your second job in here. It would obviously be part-time. And tell us when you started it, and then tell us to present. Just write the word present. Then that way I know it's current job that you're working now. Give me your monthly income again, type of business, business phone, all of that. Next section for you to complete is the income section. This doesn't have to be accurate. I'm really going to take your pay stubs and your tax returns and determine what's called qualifying income. But you can put in your base income. Please let me know if you're earning any overtime bonuses, and you can just put in the last amount of bonus or overtime that you got or commissions that you got. The net rental income, please give me the actual rents you're getting. So if you're getting $1,200 a month for your unit, put in $1,200, and I will recalculate the net rental income on the final loan application. If you get any other type of income, please disclose the amount here and then the type down here, and tell me whether it's the borrower or the co-borrower getting that extra income. If you're currently renting, please put in your present rental amount. And if you currently own, then you'll start here with the first mortgage and break down everything on a monthly basis if you can. If you can't, for example, real estate taxes, is to say they're $3,000 a year, just put in $3,000 and slash per year. Make sure you give me any homeowners association dues that you currently are paying. Then the next section is the section 6, assets and liabilities. Go up a bit. You're not going to complete the liabilities. I'm actually going to be running a credit report discussing with you the items that I find, and then I'll be entering it into the loan application. If you have any loans that don't show up on the credit report, you'll need to make me aware of that, and again, I'll enter them into the loan application. On the other side of the ledger, you have a place for all of your banks and credit union accounts. And again, I will complete that off of the statements that you provide to me. Remember, you'll be providing 2 months worth of your most current bank statements. I'll fill out any deposit. If it's a purchase up here, I'll complete that section for you. And down below, the only part of assets and liabilities here that I need from you will be, if you hold a life insurance policy, I'll need to know what the face amount is. Is it a $500,000 policy? Is it a $250,000 policy? You don't need to put in the net cash value. We don't care about that. If you hold any stocks and bonds, please put that in. And then for your retirement funds, you'll be giving me your most recent retirement account statement. What I will need in this block is the total amount, approximately, of what you have in your 401k retirement funds. If you own a business, give me a good estimate as to its value. Again, I'll be collecting a financial statement from you if you're self-employed, and I'll be discussing what that means over the phone. Autos that you currently own, make and year. If you receive any alimony or child support and want to declare that, please put it into that section. If you own any other real estate, say your rental property, please give me a full complete address. The present market value, you can guess at that. The type of property, tell me whether it's a condo or a single family home. Of course, give me a running balance of the mortgages. They'll also show up here on your credit report when I run it under the liabilities. So you don't have to be exact, just get close. Give me the actual rental income, the gross rental income that you get, and then your mortgage payments, then total your insurance, your taxes, and that's all I need. There is taxes and insurance and any homeowners association fee. You can forget maintenance. We do a different calculation for that. I will complete this section, the net rental income, so don't worry about that. Section 7, the details of the transaction, which runs down page 3 onto page 4. I will be completing all of that, so you don't have to do any of that section. But you do have to complete all of section 8, the declarations. Please tell us, answer for the borrower and co-borrower, just check the appropriate yes or no box. Again, a full signature under borrower and co-borrower, and the date that you sign the loan application. That's the date you put in here. Please fill this part out, your ethnicity, your race, and your sex. I'll complete this section. Typically, I am taking it in a face-to-face interview. I complete the rest of this section. It's all my information that I put in. This continuation sheet here is for any additional information that you need to include in the loan application that you didn't have on pages 1 through 4. Here's some general instructions on how to complete the loan application. Those you can disregard when you print. Now, with this loan application, you actually have to enter in the information. Then you have to print it from your computer. You cannot save this type of form with information in it because it's a universal form from Fannie Mae, or the Federal National Mortgage Association. They literally are using this one form for everyone. So when you enter in your information, you type it in, you download, print it, then you'll need to scan it and email it to me. The other thing you can do is merely print out a blank form and handwrite in all your information. So you have either way to go. Either you type it or you handwrite it, and you'll scan it and send it to me. Thank you.